Here's a look at today's headlines around Houston. Hello, I'm Len Cannon. Governor Greg Abbott says he is sending the National Guard, the Texas National Guard, across the state ahead of protests planned for this weekend, including several in the Houston area. This comes in response to several days of protest in Los Angeles over the Trump administration's immigration enforcement. Victor Jacobo has more on the planned protests and how city officials are responding.
We want to make sure that what has happened in California does not happen in Texas. Texas is a law and order state, and we will use every tool that we can to ensure order across our state.
Governor Greg Abbott says the National Guard is deployed across the state to ensure peace and order.
You damage somebody's property or you harm an individual, that's violating the law, and you will be arrested for it.
Today, leaders in Austin and San Antonio raised concerns about the deployment and a lack of information about the Guard's activity. Regardless of the state's response, in Houston, Mayor Whitmire says HPD is ready.
We're so prepared. We have such a great police department, a diverse police department that has so much experience.
Whitmire and other city council members also pushing back against a letter sent by Houston Republican Congressman Wesley Hunt, labeling protests set for Saturday as riots.
We will not tolerate civil disobedience, but in terms of the letter, it was speaking about something that does not exist in Houston, Texas.
It's just disingenuous. It sparks some of that agitation, and so as elected officials, I think we hold a higher responsibility to speak, in truth, right?
It's bad optics, and it's bad policy, and it's bad leadership.
Organizers for a protest on Friday evening against ICE action, separate from the No Kings protests, criticized preemptive action and labeling by Abbott and Hunt and are concerned about the increased presence of law enforcement.
What we also don't condone is the heavy police presence and the antagonism that some of these National Guardsmen and police have shown in other parts of the country.
Harris County Judge Lina Hidalgo and Sheriff Ed Gonzalez releasing statements saying they respect people's right to peacefully protest but are ready to respond if things turn violent. A former Houston mayor wants to be the next Harris County judge. Anise Parker announcing her run for county judge Wednesday morning. Fellow Democrat and current judge Lina Hidalgo has not said if she'll run again. Parker became the city's first openly gay mayor in 2010 and recently retired as CEO of an LGBTQ+ political action committee. She says she has the skill set to effectively serve countywide.
There were no scandals on my watch when I was in office. There will be no scandals on my watch when I'm Harris County judge. I can't do anything about what's happening now. I can only say, look at my record, wait for me to get there, and I will do you proud.
Judge Lina Hidalgo is currently on a trade mission in France and has yet to comment on Parker's announcement. Meanwhile, Piney Point Village Mayor Eliza Dutt, a Republican, already said she plans to enter the race. We're just 1 year away from the FIFA World Cup. Imagine that. Houston, one of 16 North American cities hosting soccer matches. One thing is certain, it means big money is coming to H-Town. On Wednesday, a countdown party was held at Post Houston. City officials estimate Houston will get 500,000 visitors and $1.5 billion pumped into the city's economy. The message to the world is very simple. Welcome to Houston.
Hundreds of thousands are going to come to Houston to stand shoulder to shoulder with us in NRG Stadium and at the Fan Fest in Edo. And they'll all see for themselves what makes Houston so special.
And check this out. NFL Hall of Famer and former Houston Oiler Warren Moon helped get this party started. And the saying goes, you have to spend money to make money. Amanda Henderson takes a closer look at the event's economic boom for the city and what the city is doing to get ready.
Reminders of the 2026 FIFA World Cup are everywhere, whether it's ceramic soccer balls or decorations at local businesses.
Do you have a favorite player that you're hoping will come to Houston, or a team?
I do.
You don't want to jinx it.
I don't want to jinx anything yet.
One thing Timothy Contreras with Pitch 25 won't jinx: the fans and their money. In a study done by FIFA, the U.S. is on track to receive $6.4 billion from tourists.
Financially, this is a big deal for businesses out here.
Yes, for small business owners, this gives us an opportunity to become a part of something great and bigger.
Being just 2 blocks away from the city's Fan Fest, which is planned in East Downtown, hopes are high for those traveling to Space City, especially with watch parties for other tournaments already drawing massive crowds.
It just makes sense to have such an inclusive sport come to one of the biggest cities.
You have a whole bunch of fans, they're dressed, they're repped, they're coming to have a great time.
This great time has long been a dream for Chris Canetti.
Have you been able to take a step back at all and say, this is really cool?
It's a monumental moment in time for our city. It's something that I'm really excited and proud to be a part of.
Canetti is the city's World Cup host committee president, a key part of the group who put together the winning bid to be a host city.
We just want this to be a really great event for our city that has long-lasting positive impact.
At least 500,000 tourists are expected to travel to Houston, nearly 5 times what we saw in 2017 during the Super Bowl.
We're going to have 7 matches over the course of 5.5 weeks. So it's very easy to see, when you put it that way, how the economic impact could be in the $1.5 billion range.
But ahead of the games, money needs to be spent to be ready, like here at NRG Stadium, where games will be hosted. The good news, you will not pay additional taxes for FIFA-related changes. Canetti noting they're expecting to be reimbursed through a state program and possibly federally as well.
We hold the contract with FIFA. It is our job and responsibility to deliver that contract. We take on all the expenses, and it's our job to make sure that those expenses are covered.
Hoping the money spent now will bring businesses what they need.
We're a year out, but still a year is just right around the corner for us.
So we have no idea what teams will play here in Houston, but who plays here could impact how many people descend upon the city and how much money businesses can make. I can tell you though, FIFA predicts that hotels will be booked out and be at an all-time high for host cities.
Should be pretty exciting. Thank you, Amanda. DJ Daniel, the Pearland boy battling cancer, captured hearts nationwide after being sworn in as an honorary U.S. Secret Service agent by President Trump in March. Look at that. DJ now facing a new health battle. His father confirms DJ has been diagnosed with 3 new tumors. Despite the setback, DJ is adding a new law enforcement badge to his growing collection of honors. The city of Southside Place declaring June 10th as DJ Daniel Day. And he got another surprise.
I got a street named after me. You don't see that every day. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm about to fall over, but I'm not.
He's so cool. DJ's family says he's doing well and they're grateful for the community's support and prayer. That's a wrap of your Houston headlines. Thanks for watching. I'm Len Cannon.